not the end result that we want tonight. Obviously, Newberry, very, very good team, and I thought the way we came out early in the game was very good, and thought it was actually really sharp. I thought it was a great contest back and forth, and we were really holding our own there. I mean, obviously, we couldn't get a ton going on offense. And then obviously we had a lot of executional breakdowns, and it's tough to be able to win a game when you don't score any points, and that obviously was a factor. Thought defensively did a lot of good things. They had a really tough quarterback situation where very mobile, and I think we had a tough time with him a couple times. But you got to be able to score more points than them, and you got to be able to hold them to less points, and we just didn't do that tonight. And so, I think our guys were excited to play. They were ready to get back, and we were dealt difficult circumstances, and that's no excuse. And we've got to be better executionally, and you got to be able to execute on Saturdays to be able to put yourself in positions to be successful. And so that was part of the message of the team afterwards. And just got to be able to put together great weeks of practice, and every moment really counts. And you see that when you go up against good teams. And so, Newberry, very good team tonight, and obviously we're on the short end.
So, Coach, are you saying that maybe the offense was more execution-wise than just the delay and the time off that maybe hampered it a little bit?
Well, I think it maybe is relative. It's related, and I think we did some good things early on, and there were some bright spots at times, and I just think obviously when you have time off, it messes with the momentum and the flow, and offense is a lot about just timing and feeling comfortable with each other, and I think that definitely probably had part to do with some of that. But you just got to be able to seize the moment on Saturdays. We didn't do that.
Coach, what are you looking for from your quarterback position? Obviously, you're doing a rotation right now. What are you looking for from that position?
Well, I think Josh Jones was, we were fully ready to stay with him, and we didn't have much going, and so obviously we need to try to do something to generate some sort of momentum there offensively. And so they're two young kids that don't have any experience to pull from other than from this year, and we've got to try to find something that works there. And they both do good things. They're both different, and we've got to try to figure out a way to be able to put points on the board with one or the other or both.
Coach, two bright spots in this game, Isaiah Parks with his punting and Josh Sheridan leading the team both rushing and receiving. Just talk about both of them.
Well, Isaac punted fantastic, absolutely. He had actually practiced that way all week too, and so that was just a great reflection of how hard he worked and what he looked like in practice. So that was very pleasing to see. Josh Sheridan created a lot of things on his own, I thought. He really had a couple of really good runs that were very just competitive feeling, and really pleased with just kind of how he looked tonight as well. And so very pleased with both their performances.
You looking to get Josh more involved in the passing game?
Well, I don't know. I mean, if we got to come up with a new plan for next week because tonight's plan didn't work. So we got to do something better.
Coach, I mean, something you've always preached is how dealing with adversity, Murphy.
Yeah.
Been through a lot this last 2 or 3 weeks, and right now is a low spot for this team coming off this loss. What do you feel like this team needs to do to get the adversity, just fight through it? What do you see they need to do?
Yeah, one thing that I did challenge our guys with was I think we've got to be able to grow and learn in our competitive spirit. And what that means is, like, throughout the week, I think we've got to be more focused on, like, the competitive spirit of, how we go about practice, how we go about preparation, how we watch film, just the way that our demeanor is in our time together, in our preparation. I don't know that I was extremely pleased with that this week. And I think that's part of it, John, where, you got to be able to learn the process first for that, to be able to kick in and for us to be able to really persevere through this. And
It's more about just learning about
Yeah, I mean, I thought we did what we could do with what we were dealt with, right? I mean, we maximized everything we could of this week, and it's just we've got to have better patterns and habits, and I think there's a lot of young kids on our team right now, and we've got to continue to teach them and coach them and get them right, and they've got to just learn to step up in those moments.
Obviously, with the Storm, continuity can be a problem. Obviously, not being able to practice, not being able to get together as a group. This is the first shutout since 2007 for you guys. What do you think about continuity-wise as far as how that played into the game?
Yeah, obviously having 2 weeks off to where you don't play a game and you don't practice, it's tough on any type of continuity, I think, and I think that certainly did play a factor, and I think that's just a very simple dynamic that goes into it. And again, I mean, I told our team, and there's no excuses. We didn't execute, and because we didn't execute some of those things out there tonight, obviously you get the result that we're getting right now. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you.
Thanks, guys.